Now from the second city of Chicago, head down Lakeshore Drive and you find venerable Soldier Field, home of the Bears. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Green Bay Packers and the Chicago Bears. Tirico and Greg Olson on hand as Cameron Dicker is set to kick things off. And off we go from Soldier Field. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Williams going to throw on the first play. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
That's good for our Bears. First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Throwing on first down, it's Williams. He'll air it out down the middle. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Chicago. A touchdown, lucky number 13 on the season. Cyber tech report is true. And the Bears are very quickly out to a 7-0 lead. Touchdown. Here's Seibert to kick it away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
At their own 42-yard line.
Stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Milroe throwing on second down. Short pass taken in by the tight end. So he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Milroe on third down. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
Sacks are drive killers. There is no greater correlation between a defense getting off the field and the ability to rush the quarterback. And when they come on third down, that number just goes up.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and it's come out to the 20-yard line.
20-yard line.
Williams going to look to throw it on first down. He's got his man. That's Nico Collins. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly a first down.
Once he saw the defense, he knew that outbreaking route was going to be there. All he had to do was wait for his guy to get to the spot and drop the ball right in the bucket near the sideline.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line. 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 1st and 10 at the 20-
And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
So, from the 37, here's second and 8. From the shotgun, it's Williams. On the move left. That is caught downfield by Ogunze. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 22 yards.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Williams to the air once more. He's going to air this one out. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Bears. Second touchdown for him in the game. Number 14 on the year. Cyber's extra point is true. And the Bears will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. Seibert now following the touchdown. He's out to kick it away. Here comes a return from the 5. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
First and 10. Their own 29-yard line.
Here we go.
Grab a start on the ground. Not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. Ball on the 30 now. Here's second and 9.
At the 30-yard line.
Putting the tight end in motion. From the gun, it's Milroe. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. It's a gain of 10 yards. Good for a Green Bay first down.
Ready? Cougar 19.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. Try again. It's second and 10.
Second and 10. At the 40-yard line.
Out of the gun. That is intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Seibert out now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bears will take themselves to a 21-0 lead.
Bears 21. Packers nothing. Austin Seibert.
After the touchdown, here's Seibert to kick it away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
From the 6.
Now Milroe on first down. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Second and 10 at the 27-yard line.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
70.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. It is a big-time play for the Packers. And even 30 yards. They'll come up here, first and 10.
Six the Eagles.
They'll stay on the ground. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop them right at the line of scrimmage.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
Second and 10.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Stephanie. Cowboy 80.
From the shotgun, it's Milrow. This one complete. Right side, it's Watson.
A gain of 10 brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll empty out the backfield as they come up for 3rd and a yard.
Come on. Hit. Gotta be lying. Ready.
Now Milrow. He's got a man. That's Watson. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Let's go now. 70, Denver Wolf. Ready, right?
To the air, it's Milrow. Over on him in a flag, and he lost the football. Past midfield. Inside the 30. What a big play from the defense. The long fumble return. It sets up 1st and goal and gives the offense terrific field position.
And the only thing that play was missing, Mike, was the defense being able to return it all the way for a touchdown. So give credit to the offense, being able to hustle, getting back there and tracking that guy down. At least it gives his defense now a chance to keep them out of the end zone.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Quick throw here is complete. And the tackle is made at about the 6. 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That one, taken in, middle of the end zone. Holston Loveland. Touchdown, Chicago. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
This returnable from the 4. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Homer ready. Here we go. Set. Cougar 19.
Tight end going in motion here.
Let's go.
Throwing now, Milrow on 1st down. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
That one on target to Watson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They'll have a 1st down. It's a gain of 28.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
18, 5 in. Let's go.
Throwing is Milrow. Thrust, it's incomplete. He did get the pass up, but he got drilled before he let it go.
Here in the first half, we've seen nothing but connections from these two guys. I mean, they've come out completely on fire, so the defense finally gets a stop, and really the first time we've seen these guys be a little bit off.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. 17 yards on that play. 1st down, Packers.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
The man in motion is Watson. Here's a toss as they look to run. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Drops for the loss of a yard.
Well, it's been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Mustang 19, Cowboy 80.
Now it's Milroe. That one complete to Watson. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
Okay, ready? Come on. Set. Back all 80. 60 Bobcat. Ready?
Milroe. And that is incomplete.
So in these third and short, third and mediums, we're kind of seeing teams around the league might kind of start shifting to more of a run-down philosophy where they say, okay, even if we don't pick it up, we still have fourth down. So many teams around the league are playing with that philosophy. In this case, they keep it in the air, falls incomplete, just brings up a challenging fourth down decision.
60 Eagles, Cup 19, 18 Rattler. Go.
They'll try and throw for it with Milroe. That's taken in, and they're going to pick it up here. They took a chance, and it paid off. First and goal coming up.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10.
I think the most frustrating element to all of this is when you look downfield, there's guys open. There's plays to be made downfield in the passing game, but quite frankly, the pass protection has just been so bad that they haven't been able to take advantage of any of it.
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line. Second down and goal.
Hawk 70.
They bring the tight end in motion. Here's Milroe to throw. That is caught to the goal line and in. Touchdown, Green Bay. That is second TD catch of the season. Cameron Dicker, the kicker for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Packers are able to cut into the deficit. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. On the ground, here's Keaton Mitchell. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Williams. Open man downfield is lovely. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
26 yards.
First and 10.
And the Bears first down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Now Williams. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Packers have it. Still going. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score.
Cameron
Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him. Hey, we're giving you the ball in this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. Throwing on first down, it's Williams. Oh, trouble! Down he goes! Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
2nd and 20 at the 11-yard line.
Throwing is Williams. That's over the middle and caught by Collins. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here as the clock will stop at 45 seconds to go until halftime.
So often, sacks, especially on first down, can be drive killers. Their ability here to take this from 2nd and long to 3rd and short, they've got a really good opportunity here, Mike. If they don't get it on 3rd, don't be surprised if they go for it on 4th.
On 3rd and 2, it's Williams. He gets this complete to Burton. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Blue.
Off play action. Here's Williams. This one's going to be taken in by Collins. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
LeBron, slam left.
A play fake. Now Williams under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this second quarter.
Vegas.
On second down, it's Williams. Moving outside the pocket. Here's a shot toward the end zone. That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Bears. His big game continues. 3 touchdowns in this one, and now 15 for the year. Seibert's extra point is true. And the Bears add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Now it looks like we have an injured Packer player on the field. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. He fields it at the 8. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
On first down, it's Milroe. Working across the field, he spots Watson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
That's good for our Packers. First down. A gain of 21 yards.
70 Rangers.
On 1st and 10, it's Milrow. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ended up being a wasted down.
In motion goes Dobbs.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
On 2nd down, Milrow. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take it back to the other side of midfield. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half.
This is the epitome of team defense. Not only are you able to rush the passer and put relentless pressure on him play after play, but the coverage on the back end is so tight. There's just nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. You see him just continue to hold the ball that extra second in the pocket, and with the way these guys are pass rushing, that's all the time they need.
Now Milrow facing 3rd and long. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter.
I should probably sign a head, boy, because I got all the heads, boy. All that drink, you got to chill. I be on my little mouse drip. All that rap to pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay my bills. All the folks in me, I thought it made me richer. Wasn't paying me enough, I needed something quicker. So now
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down.
79 Broncos.
In motion, it's Golden.
Shot 60, shot 60.
They're going on 4th down. Milrow. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
Let's go now. 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
Here's a run to begin this 3rd quarter. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. From the 31, here comes a 2nd and a yard.
Here we go. Viking indeed.
From the gun, it's Milrow. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball. And I like this defensive game plan. When you're going against an elite quarterback like this guy, Mike, you have to get bodies in his face. You have to get him around his feet. You have to move him off his spot. Because if he can sit there in rhythm, on time, comfortable in the pocket, he's going to pick you apart. So it doesn't always have to be a sack, but you have to make him uncomfortable in the pocket.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
And the Bears, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. That is caught. What a throw. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Chicago. Here's Seibert now for the point after. He gets it to go. And the Bears will extend this third quarter lead.
42. Packers 14.
Seibert now following the touchdown. He's out to kick it away. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
Come on.
Now Milroe on first down. Catch made there by Watson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 4. And motion, it's Golden.
18, pioneer.
From the shotgun, it's Milroe. This one is caught by Reed. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 12 yards on that hookup. Good for a Green Bay first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Go street. 70, Timber Wolf.
Out of the gun, it's Milroe. He'll go right and find his running back. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 47-yard line.
Throwing again, it's Milroe. No one open, he'll drop it to his running back. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Salim. Cougar 19.
They send the tight end in motion. Milroe on 3rd down. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. And it sets up 4th down.
Here we go. Jack.
They'll try and throw for it with Milroe. He's got a man. That's Watson. And he will have the first down. Needing to make something happen. Trailing here in the 3rd quarter. They convert on 4th down.
8-yard pickup. 1st down, Green Bay.
Again, it's Milroe. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's close to another first down. Brought down just shy of the marker. On the deck, here's 2nd and 2.
At the 30-yard line.
Get it. Back on 80.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. That one caught. That's Matthew Golden. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Milroe going to throw it again. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
And he's in. Christian Watson. Touchdown, Packers.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
first down, it's Williams. Going up top. He's got it! And he will dive into the end zone. 74 yards. Touchdown, Chicago. Making 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. They'll throw on first down with Milroe. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Here's Milroe to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 32 yards.
We see so many wide receivers in today's NFL that almost resemble more of a running back style. When they get the ball in their hands, not only are they able to pick up big yards, they're able to fight through tackles and make people miss. That's an element that a lot of offenses are searching for.
This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
So after surrendering their 6th sack of the game, I looked down on the sideline like and found their offensive line coach. He grabbed his headset, removed it, and he slammed it on the ground. And truthfully, I don't blame him. His unit has been getting worked up front all day in pass protection.
Now Milroe. To the left side and taken in by Golden. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
And it's 3rd down.
Let's go now. 18, run. 19, start, go.
They'll go play action, and for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And the Bears are going to get the ball to start the second quarter as time expires here in the first. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
Yes. Punch, stop. Yes, Vegas.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. Now a deep ball here for Collins. And he'll take it on in. Nico Collins. Touchdown Bears. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. They continue to add points. Greg, very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the 4th.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let-up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Ready.
On 1st and 10, it's Milroe. That one pinballs around, but is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet. Just seems like another case of predetermining where the quarterback is going to go with the ball. He had a lot of good route options on that last concept. I think if he just remains a little bit more patient, read the play out, let it unfold, will lead to some easier and better completions.
He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And the Bears are going to get it back here just past the 35.
I got to give credit, Mike, where credit is due. I mean, they have played a complete game in all facets of football. I mean, the scoreboard pretty much reflects what we've seen play out here over the last 4 quarters.
Williams going to look to throw it on first down. Trying the right side. Taken in by Collins. That one not disguised too well. He'll get back to the line. That's it.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 37-yard line.
Williams to throw on 2nd down. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Operating from the shotgun, in trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
And there was nothing exotic about that. I mean, they were just able to generate pressure without having to bring an extra rusher, and this offense now finds themselves staring at 4th down as a result.
This will be returnable from his own 15. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They'll begin here on the ground. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33.
That's good. A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down.
In motion, Reeves. Man in motion, heading right. Regular play action now with Milrow. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down. 3rd and inches. In motion, it's Golden. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. It's a pickup of 13 yards. 1st down, Packers.
I like that call on 3rd down, keeping the ball on the ground. You see so often these defenses, Mike, on 3rd down, they bring out more defensive backs. They bring out some smaller bodies. They're anticipating 3rd down pass. There's a lot of opportunities to take advantage of it with 3rd down run.
That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
A bit of a risky throw there, Mike. You don't love to see a quarterback force the ball, especially into a crowded area. In the end, I think he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Come on. 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Now a give up the middle. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up 3rd down.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in.
3rd and 2, now Milrow. And that is incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
On that 3rd down, they thought an easy way to pick it up and get some positive yards would go to their quick game, but it didn't seem like the receiver and the quarterback were on the same page, and now brings up 4th down.
Dragon 60.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He's got a man. It's Dobbs. And he's going to have the 1st down. Aggressive call there, but it works out as they convert on 4th down.
It's a gain of 10. And the Packers
From the shotgun, it's Milrow. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. And the Bears are going to have the ball at their own 18-yard line.
You know, Mike, the one thing that we used to say is it didn't matter how good you were or how long you played. Eventually, you're just going to have one of those days, and I think for this quarterback, he's got to be able to move on from this pretty quickly because this is about as bad a day in the office as you can imagine.
What is up?
They'll go play action here with Williams. He'll send this one deep for Odunze. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
Even though that interception, it probably won't have much of an impact on the outcome of the game, but at least defensively it gives them something positive to build off of, because up until that point, this game's been a struggle.
And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
60 Maverick.
Play action, it's Milrow. A dive and a catch. Incredible. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
That's good for Packers. First down.
Out of the gun, it's Milrow. That's to the right side and incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
In motion, Reed. Milrow throwing on 2nd down. Throwing right, it's taken in. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Kicker now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Packers will get just a bit closer.
Packers 28.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Now return coming from the 7. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Yes. Vegas. Yes.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. And that is incomplete. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
So if this was an NBA game, Mike, we call that a heat check. He wasn't even open, but you know what? With the success that they've had all game so far, he's just saying, you know what? Everything we do is coming up right. I'm just going to give my guy a shot. And this time the defense had him covered, but expect him to continue to look his way. He's had a monster day.
He's got Loveland free left side. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. That one good for 26 yards. set to go now on 1st and 10.
Vegas, Vegas.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. A throw downfield, caught by Burton. And he's into the end zone, and they are making it look easy. Luther Burton, touchdown Chicago. Cyber's extra point is true, and the Bears add on to their already sizable lead.
Austin Seibert set to kick off.
After the touchdown, here's Seibert to kick it away. This one taken at the 7. He's to midfield. They're going to be set up with a short field. What a tremendous kick return.
Well, I'll tell you what, Mike, when you've given up this many points, you're going to get quite the workload with your return units, and that's a really good effort right there. I mean, it's going to get lost anytime you have a one-sided game like this, but that's great determination on that run.
First down throw there is incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Cup 19, Cup 19.
On 2nd down, here's Milrow, and he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Now Milrow facing 3rd and long. Downfield, got him, and he's got it. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Milrow. There's that man again, another catch. And the Packers are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
At the 5-yard line.
Here's a run. And he'll plunge forward to the 2, setting up 2nd and goal. Ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal.
Seven Pirates.
From the gun, it's Milrow. Out to his right. His throw out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
You know, once he broke the pocket, Mike, I actually thought he was just going to call his own number and become a runner. I thought he had some green grass out in front of him to take it in, but he decides to put it in the air instead and falls incomplete.
And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's 4th and goal.
That 3rd down stop, Mike, now changes the entire approach of this offense. You're thinking to yourself, all right, it's 3rd down. Let's run it on up in there. If we don't score, we still have 4th down in our back pocket. But now the defense takes you back for a loss. So what do you do now?
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
Putting the tight end in motion. Here we go. One final play. That is incomplete. The defense coming up big in the red zone. It's a turnover on down. So this one in the win column for the